Hello tutor, my name is Yuri Tatiana Scania and I want to talk a little about the big data, small forms and tale of two tomatoes by Yuri Tatiana Scania. Okay. In the first place, the speakers show us a bit of her past life where she shows us the work and the importance that technology has played in society. Since it has led us to discover great things. Following this, it led us to a more delayed process of the product and analysis of what we consume from the large amount of food that is the large supermarket chains and everything that it offer us, but within the process I lead us to think if that technology also facilities for obtain food and all that great amount of truth has everything that we really need, and from the reflection it leads to an innumerable number of aspects and to analyze, such as tomato that we consume daily, the real effort that must be made so that a product is of good quality and flavor, of so many things that we must really take into account we consuming, and follow by that the importance to being aware of what we are doing in our society as consumer, and with the small product produce who strive every day to sell their product of the best quality. She also tell you about the factor that produce must take into account. We cultivate every effort that they make so as not to lose their product. All of this led no to innovation and agriculture technology. She ASC, sustainable agriculture for the community, and finally she leads us to reflect on the product we consume, and the importance the consuming a good product with a real taste. Okay, I think the chart is the road that that we no longer use take, and that travel the world without us having the slightest idea of it. It is relevant to us the question about where the garbage goes when it is thrown away. I consider it to be a very important use, because we need to know data. We need to know what happens to to us, to what we waste, or what we already consider garbage, because as a result of this we can show some data or society on time and on what actuality happens with garbage when we consider that it is not longer in the world, and we think that by boring for it we already decide on it, and the truth is that it is not. In, in the in the purpose of the family dinner company is the deliver an edible product to homes that is truly healthy in without generates waste. Um, my opinion of the estimate the currently national food system is optimized for one thing, and that is corporate profit. He totally agree that the corporation are only looking at the monetary part and the profit that food generates, but they do not care about the condition and in which the product are made and processed. This being an aspect to harm the health of a consumer. Um, Erin's point of view on food waste is that it is wasteful and pointless process. In addition to generate a large amount of food that is not consumed by people, it generates great losses. Um, from the history of the two tomatoes, we can learn that the most important thing in a product is not the shape and appearance, but rather the true flavor and what we consume. Plasma, a pleasant taste for our mouth, that we feel the pleasure of consuming something with the flavor that it should be. And finally, she speak the sustainability. I consider the sustainability is a topic that many have been discussing. It is a topic that is really alarming, and that according to statistic, this topic is alarming. The economic is no longer sustainable, and anyway, due to the large amount of demand, a very little real consumption. And thank you very much. This is the reference. Thank you.